Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So for those of you new here, my name is Finbar and I have played thousands of solo gigs and built a full-time music career from scratch in a city where I didn't know anybody, just playing cover songs. Now I gig 7 nights a week. So I know what it takes to go from struggling to thriving as a solo gigging musician. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the one mindset shift that changed everything for me and that can help you stop struggling to find gigs and actually start building real momentum. I'm going to break down what this shift is, why it matters, and how to apply it right now, even if you're just getting started. Before we get into the mindset shift, I want to talk about some things that hold a lot of musicians back. A lot of solo musicians think that booking gigs is all about just being talented. If you're good enough, the gigs will come to you, right? Not exactly. Many people wait for venues to reach out to them, or they send 1 or 2 messages and then give up when they don't hear back. They spend so much time perfecting their set list, getting the right gear and equipment, but they ignore the business side of things. And the biggest mistake is that they see gigging as something that happens to them rather than something they actively create. One of the biggest roadblocks is thinking of yourself as only an artist rather than a service provider. Musicians get stuck waiting for this big break or relying on luck instead of realizing that gigging is a business. Another common mindset trap is treating venues like they're doing you a favor by booking you, but in reality, you're solving a problem for them. They need great music that keeps customers engaged and spending money. So until you see yourself as a valuable asset to a venue, you'll always struggle to get consistent bookings. By the way, if you want the exact set list that I used at my first trial gig in Edinburgh back in 2018, it was just a 1-hour trial gig where I played about 20 songs, which subsequently led me to quitting my 9-to-5 job and going full-time just gigging in pubs and bars. If you want that set list, then grab it below for free. The moment I stopped waiting for gigs and started actively creating them, my whole career changed. Instead of thinking, how do I get gigs? I started asking myself, how can I provide value to venues? I realized that being a successful musician isn't just about talent. It's about making it easy for venues to say yes to booking you consistently. I started treating my music career like a business, and that meant understanding what venues look for in a performer, building relationships with venue owners and managers, being professional, reliable, and just easy to work with. The moment I shifted my mindset, I started landing more gigs, making better connections, and getting paid what I was worth. Once I realized that venues need reliable musicians who can entertain a crowd and keep people in the venue longer, I started positioning myself as exactly that. I didn't just reach out and say, hey, can I play at your venue? Instead, I approached them like a business owner, offering a service. I built strong relationships by being consistent, following up instead of giving up after one message, learning what kind of music their audience responds to, because every venue is different, and adapting my set list accordingly. Always delivering a solid performance that makes customers stay longer and spend more money. As a result, word of mouth took over, networking became much easier, and I just started getting booked much more often. So how to actually start applying this today? Step number 1, shift your mindset. Instead of waiting for gigs, start thinking about how you can create them. The saying, you create your own luck, is definitely true from my experience. So be proactive, contact as many venues as you can in person or online. Recognize that you do bring value to a venue and approach venues on that basis. Step number 2, research and reach out. So find venues that book live music and introduce yourself with a simple, professional message. Don't say, can I play here? Instead, highlight how you can add value. Now, step number 3 is really important. And if you've watched my other videos, you might think I'm a bit of a broken record. Build a high value set list. Play songs that engage crowds and keep people in the venue longer. And don't forget, crowd interaction is just as important as song choice. Step number 4, after you contact venues, follow up and be persistent. A lot of musicians just send one email and never follow up. So always follow up and check in regularly. You never know when opportunities may arise. Step number 5, act like a business. Be professional, communicate well, and always deliver a great performance. Venues want somebody they can count on, not just a talented musician. So in summary, the gigs that you want, they're not just handed out. They're created by musicians who see themselves as valuable, take action, and show up like professionals. So let me know in the comments what is the one mindset shift that has made a difference for you. And don't forget, if you want my 20-song set list that I used to smash my first trial gig in Edinburgh in 2018, then grab it below for free. And I'll see you in the next video.